I don't think any of us can imagine exactly what they might be feeling right now. I mean, what this means for them really is they're facing the very harsh reality that sometime soon, perhaps in the next couple of hours, perhaps in the next day, that Archie's life-supporting treatment, the treatment that he's been receiving since the beginning of April, is to come to an end. Now, in the last 30 minutes, the Supreme Court said that while justices had every sympathy with Archie's family, they were to uphold previous decisions made by the High Court and judges there that it's in Archie's best interest that his treatment comes to an end. Now, for Archie's family, of course, these are the words that they so desperately never wanted to hear, hoped that they'd never have to hear, and they now have to come to terms with that. They've thought tirelessly over the last couple of months to keep his treatment going. Now, Archie's mum, Holly, she usually comes up and has a chat during these proceedings, but not today. She's decided to stay with Archie. But earlier on today, we did manage to speak to some of the family's friends and Archie's sister-in-law as well, and I asked them just how difficult the last 24 hours have been for them.
It is hard, seriously hard. Obviously from Holly's point of view, we have to try and help her through when it's quite upsetting for us as well.
I think it's just devastating to see the family, like it's just mayhem at the minute. The whole time between yesterday and today, everyone's just been so anxious, and then we finally hear at 12 it's not happening today, and it's just been an emotional rollercoaster, like you say.
Holly has been incredible really in terms of giving interviews. I think I've seen that kind of decline a little bit, hasn't it? Her, I suppose, energy for doing them over the last couple of hours.
I think she finds it really important to get Archie's name out there for the awareness of the online challenge. But I think where it's just been constant stress with the hospital, with the court hearings, I think she's just exhausted and she just physically can't really keep coming down for interviews. She just wants to be with her little boy.
Well, that was the family speaking, Catherine, to you a little bit earlier on today. I know this is probably an impossible question to answer because things are happening as we are talking, but any idea exactly what happens now?
Well, as you say, it's a very difficult question to answer, but I'm sure discussions are going on in the hospital behind me as to exactly what happens next. Today, Archie's family expressed their wishes for him to be taken to a hospice, not staying at this hospital as his final days approach. But it's very much up to the hospital now to give us some sort of idea and to give the family an idea as to when and what time his treatment is to come to an end in order to give them that very valuable time to say goodbye.